Welcome back, everybody. This is Wild Rage coming at you with some War Alliance today. Hope your days are going well. Mine's going good. It's a snowy, cold day in Minnesota, but that's the way it's going to be for the next couple months. So, and you're going to keep hearing about how it's cold and snowy because I don't like the cold and I don't like the snow, but here I am still stuck in Minnesota. Anyways, as you can see, I've been pushing quite a bit. I'm up at 10,330 trophies, which means I am 70 away from making it to Champion League, Champion League 1, the lowest of the Champion Leagues, but that's what I was going for, and, yeah. So I kind of switched up my deck a little bit. I faced this one deck that was kind of cool, used the med kit in a way that I hadn't thought about using, so I decided to use a version of it, I guess my own version of it, and here it is. We have the heavy tank, the med kit, the airstrike, the tent, that's what it's called, and this is called the hideout, which is a hideout. It pops open, you can put it anywhere on the field, and then how many guys pop out? I think it's 5. I think 5 guys pop out. It actually doesn't tell me how many dudes pop out, so I'm not 100% sure, but a bunch of guys pop out, and you use that in combination with the med kit, and it is crazy good and effective. Then we've got the Rocketeers, we've got the Toxic Bomb, and the Chopper all coming in at 3.6. I did have the Grenaders in here, but I decided that they were just a little too fragile, so I put the heavy tank back in, and that seems to be working pretty decently, except for this one deck I've gone up against a couple times, and it's a very defensive deck. It uses, what does it use? It uses Volt as their hero, and then they use this, which is the mortar, and then they use, where is it? This, the missile silo, and they play that back in their own area, and then they just play the drill over and over and over again. It's a very defensive deck. I don't know, in my opinion, kind of boring and kind of lame, but that's just because I lost to it twice. I'm sure it's a really good deck, but to me it seems like kind of a boring deck, and I've seen a lot of people playing it, so maybe not the most original decks. But you know what? If you're playing it, good luck to you. It's a good way to get some trophies, I guess. I don't know. But this is the deck I'm running. This is what I'm doing, and let's go ahead, hop into battle, and see if we can't make it to Championship League 1 in this video. Let me take a second to thank you guys for watching and liking and commenting. It's all greatly appreciated. For those of you not subscribed yet, don't subscribe just yet. Stick around, watch some of the video, then decide whether or not you want to be privy to all the latest and greatest from my channel. And to those of you that are subscribed, welcome back. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for doing all the stuff you do. I'm up at 548 subscribers now, so almost halfway to 600 and a little more than halfway to 1,000 subscribers, which is what I need to be able to go ahead and monetize some of this that I do. We're playing, I'm going to guess, Celine? I'm not sure. They've got the Scarab hero, and here comes the drill. Here comes the drill, level 14 drill. And then we've got some Rocketeers coming in. They're actually going to get some pretty decent damage done to us there. But we've got our heal right back here, so we can go ahead and play that. And then we'll play our tent on this side over here. It kind of looks like we're playing a bot, but, you know, that's okay. They've got a heavy tank coming in, so we'll go ahead and play our own heavy tank. We're going to wait a minute and try not to get too excited about this. But here comes that. And then right as we get to 7 elixir, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the hideout right here, and then put the heal on top of that. And with those guys, look at them pop out there, and they're just going to decimate that tower. Absolute decimation to the tower, and then they're going to get onto the Scarab. It's not going to do quite as good as I would have liked, but you know what? We're still going to get it down to 2610 for damage, so it's pretty decent. Pretty decent there. We'll go ahead and play this here. And then we'll come up here just so we can help out against the Scarab maybe a little bit. I don't know if we're going to be able to. Nope, I don't like it. It's too far forward. We don't want to be too far forward because that's how you get in trouble and how things go bad for you. Yes, things can go bad very quickly in this game. I'm sure some of you have noticed how quickly the game can go. Okay, so we've got a heavy tank coming in. We've got the Rocketeers, but we're going to be able to take out the Rocketeers with our bolt, rather. I don't know why I keep calling it Volt. Maybe because of the voltage coming out of his glove. Maybe that's it. We'll go and play the hideout again. We'll get our med kit. Now, you got to be careful where you play the med kit with the hideout, because if you play it right on top of it, it's actually not going to heal all your guys. So you need to play it up a little bit above of where they come out. So that way when they all pop out, they do the damage that they need to be done, or need to have done. That's what I'm trying to say. And they've got a drill coming in there, so we'll play our chopper. Well, we already kind of played our chopper. And then we'll use our volt, and then we'll play our tent as well. And then we'll get this up here. And then what are we going to do? We'll play a heavy tank over here. We'll use bolt on the grenaders there. And then we'll go ahead and use this. And use this. And then we're going to come up here and see if we can't... can we get on that? Can we get on it? I don't know if we can get on it. Can we get on it? That's a question. Looks like we're getting on it. Looks like we're getting on it. Oh my goodness. We need to... oh my goodness. We're going to die. Oh! We were able to take out their hero before they took us out. But see how I said you get a little bit forward there, and it can be dangerous. Very, 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 very dangerous. So you got to be careful. Don't overextend yourself, and be ready to come back, because sometimes you can get in trouble and get 3-starred yourself when you're trying to be aggressive, especially with the low health hero like Bolt or the Ghost. Ghost is the lowest level. I think John Bow would also be susceptible to that. And then once you get past that, I mean, Commando, it's a little susceptible, but not quite as much. The big tank guy, why can't I think of his name? But you know, not the biggest tank, not the mortar guy, but I'm talking about the tank guy, the one you basically start with. There he is, right there in the left-hand side there with his thumbs up. That guy, he has a lot of health, so he's not as susceptible to 3 stars if you get a little bit crazy with it. We're playing Warmonger, and then we'll go ahead and we'll just move forward a little bit, and I guess we'll start... Are we going to start a heavy tank? Yeah, let's go ahead and start a heavy tank over here. And then we'll help take care of those guys there. And then right as that gets ahead of that, we'll go ahead and play our... we will play our... Oh, we should probably move back a little bit. We'll play our chopper. And they'll play that. And then we'll... are we going to do anything? No, we're not going to do anything. Oh my goodness, it was going forward a lot there. Okay, so we need to back off. Back off. Not having any of my spells in the beginning there, that kind of hurt a little bit, but you know what, there's only so much you can do. And then we'll go ahead and play the Toxic Bomb on this side to help take care of, at least do some damage to that. It doesn't do a whole lot of damage. It does like 700 some damage, I think, at the level I have it at. So it can do some damage, but it's not doing the most damage, so you gotta be a little careful with that. We'll get Bolt onto that there, and then we'll do our hideout and our heal, which will get onto the tower and do some pretty decent damage. Look at that, we'll get it down to... Ooh, it's getting close. It's getting close. We'll get it down to 523, which means that it is kind of within distance of doing some things. We need to back up here. And then we'll play that there. We'll play this here. Whoop, we need to be careful. Need to be careful. And then we'll play this over here. We'll get those on that and that on that. Bolt coming in here doing a little bit of damage. We really need our health. What we need is health. We need health. Health is a key thing. Here we go. Here comes some health. There comes some health. They're not, they haven't got too much done to our tower there, so I think we're doing pretty good. We'll play the heavy tank on the other side here. And then we'll come up a little bit and we'll try to do some extra damage to those guys. And then we'll just stick here. We'll just stick here. And then we'll play this in the back. And then we'll play the med kit right there. Okay, so it's the exact opposite in the back there. If you want to get that down, you need to play it a little bit behind where it would be. And we'll play our Toxic Bomb. Toxic Bomb going down to help pare down that barracks. I think it's a barracks. And then they've got their own hideout coming on there, so we'll play our Rocketeers, which will stop most of the damage getting done to our tower there. We'll play this over here. And then we'll play our chopper, and we'll play our heavy tank, and then we'll play our airstrike, just because we want to chip away. We want to keep chipping away at this damage here. And then we'll play the hideout, and then we'll play our med kit, and that should take the second tower. There goes tower number 2. Tower number 2 going down, and that, ladies and gentlemen, is the game. 2-0. Good game. Well played, the Warmonger. And yeah, that's another 30 trophies, so we're really close. Look at that, 15 away. So if we can pick up one more win, we will make it to... I will make it to Champion League 1. And it'll give me a little bit better of a season end chest. I don't know, whatever you want to call it. But here we go. With a low power cost, tent provides an efficient means of slowly chipping away at a tower, or supporting a bigger push. That's very true. It's very, very true. Very, very true. I have to work tonight. I'm not looking forward to that. I mean, it's not bad. It's not bad. But the snow is really bad, so I'm not looking forward to driving through the storm. The storm is what's going to be the problem. Driving through. But here we go, hopping into battle. Who are we playing? We're playing... We don't know yet. We are playing... Lengrid? Lengrid. I think that's how you would say that. Lengrid. We'll move up a little bit and start chipping away at this machine gun turret. I think it's a bunker. I think that's what it's called, the bunker. That sounds right, right? Yeah, that sounds right. And then we'll play our heavy tank. And then we'll play our tent. And we should be able to take out the bunker here in just a minute. And then we'll play this over here. We'll play this over here. Play this here. Oh, we need to stop that. That's doing some damage to us. That is doing some damage to us, let me tell you. Damage to us. I think if they would have kept attacking us, that might have been better for them, honestly. And then we'll play our hideout and our med kit on top of that. And that should get some decent damage done to the tower, I'm hoping. Decent damage done to the tower. Decent damage. There we go. Decent damage. Okay, so decent damage. Got it down to 1,086, 896. So, I mean, that's a pretty decent thing there. We'll go ahead and play our Toxic Bomb just to cycle it out there, because you don't want to be cycling your cards around. You don't want to be holding on to cards in your deck, because that makes it just makes it harder to get the cards back that you need. That's what it is. I didn't even realize they got our tower down to 1071 there. That's not so good, but hopefully we'll be able to stop him here. They're going to have that coming in there, so we'll go ahead and get Bolt up here. And I love his little chain attack. Look at that, 129, 63, blah, 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 blah. Doing damage to it. Now that's going to get us down there a bit. And we'll put this here, and we'll put this here. Then we got our chopper down, our heavy tank down. And what do we do? Let's move up a little bit here. Just a little bit. We'll play this. Oh, we need to stop that wasp there. We'll go ahead and stop the wasp with our bolt. And then we might get 1 or 2 hits off. Yeah, I think we're going to get a couple of hits off there. And I think we're going to take the first tower. There goes tower number 1. Tower number 1 going down. So we'll play the hideout and the med kit. Oh, we need to back up. We need to back up. That was doing some damage to us right there, I tell you what. And then we'll play this here. We'll play our grenadiers, our rocketeers rather, here. We might lose our first tower. Yeah, there goes our first tower. Tower number 1 for us going down. We'll go ahead and play this over here. Oh, we need to get some health. That was close. Closer than I would have liked. We'll play our heavy tank. And then I guess we'll play this. It doesn't look like they're going to heal themselves. So I think we're going to get a 3-star victory here. 3-star victory, although they could have moved over and got some health. But they didn't because it's a computer, I'm guessing. But you know what? That will do it. Look at that. 28 trophies, medals. I think they're medals. Yeah, 28 medals. And that, look at that. There it is. Champion League 1. Champion League 1. Champion League Champion 1. And yeah, that's going to get us a much better, because if you look down here, you look at the season reward. So you get 5,000 gold, 1,482 to 1,702 cards. Guaranteed at least 2 rares, 2 epics, and 1 legendary. And then you come up here, and you get 400 more gold, a few hundred more cards, and then actually the rares and epics and legendaries are the same. So that, So the only thing you're getting more, really, is the gold and the cards. That's kind of, I mean, it'd be nice if the rares, you know, you're guaranteed like 4 rares or 4 epics and 2 legendaries, or I don't know, you keep the legendaries the way they are. But maybe if we got more guaranteed epics and rares, I don't know. Maybe that's just something they got to put there. But, you know, 5,400 gold and 1,600, we'll say like 1,700 cards roughly. And a legendary guaranteed. I don't remember what I think if the reset will put us back down to like 7,800, I think. But I don't know. I don't remember because I've never pushed this high before. This is the absolute highest I've been. Look at that, 10,413. We got a win streak going. Oh, we had a win streak going. Our highest one was 62 wins in a row. So that's pretty decent. That's kind of cool that they put that up there. And with the season ending in 1 day and 3 hours, so that means it's 14:04 right now. So 3 hours from now will be 1700. So tomorrow, Sunday for me, at about 1700, the season will end, and then we'll be able to see what happens at season end. I'll probably do, I don't know if I'll actually be around to do a video. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. I don't know yet what's going on tomorrow. I know I gotta do grocery shopping and stuff like that, but that's not what you're here for. Anyways, here's the look at the deck one more time. We got the heavy tank, the med kit, the airstrike, the tent, the hideout. Yes, hideout. I'm starting to remember all the names. The Rocketeers, the Toxic Bomb, and the Chopper, all coming in at 3.6. A pretty fun deck, I think. I love the medkit. I don't know. I don't see enough people use the medkit, and I think it's a very underutilized card. It can change a push. I mean, I imagine if you put this with, like, what is this? Adrenaline? No, that's Fury, and that's Adrenaline. So Adrenaline move speed is up, and Fury attack speed goes up, right? No, damage goes up. Oh, interesting. So I imagine if you paired those up, that would be a pretty cool push. Like if you put this with this and this, all coming in at 9 total energy. But you know what? It could be fun. It could be fun. Anyways, that's going to end it for this time. I hope you guys were entertained. If you're still here and you're not subscribed, you might as well subscribe so you too can be privy to all the latest and greatest from my channel. And to also those who are subscribed, thank you one last time. I so appreciate you watching and liking and commenting. It's so greatly appreciated. And until next time, this is Wild Rage saying peace out and keep up the chaos.